Hey, hey, hey. It is Nicole Lawson, aka Nicole Boo, which is my nickname that my grandmother has been calling me since the age of 2. Uh, Still working out all the kinks for this live broadcast and podcast. It's been a fun journey. I appreciate everyone that has logged on and just been on the journey with me. So thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate your feedback. A lot of you guys like to give me feedback in my inbox. I don't know why. Why are you so afraid to drop a comment? This isn't a show that is something that you'd be ashamed for your mama to know you listen to. I don't think. I'm not talking about anything that crazy or off the wall. So I appreciate your feedback, but drop a comment, post a comment, make it public. That at least helps me to put out there that I've got some people that are listening. I appreciate your feedback either way, but drop a comment. Don't be afraid to wave a hand or show a face. So tonight, for my nightcap with Nicole Boo, before I lay it down, as you can hear, my voice is a little wore out for the day and night. It's I started on a blog, and it'll go up on the website pretty soon. The blog title is 25 things that make my life easier, or life hacks that have made my life easier as a solo mother or as a solo mompreneur. So some of them might be specific to the state that we live in, and some of them may be just more broad that anyone could take advantage of. If it's something that's state specific, I'll be sure to say that and just let you know to look it up in your state. So I guess this is going to be a moment of transparency. Some of these things are things that I have either used over the past 5 years or might even still use now. But if you are a single mother or you know someone who's a single mother and either was or is struggling or just might be looking for ways to save money or make her money go further, these are things that I have personally taken advantage of over the past couple of years and still might. So with that being said, let me get right to this list because it's kind of long and I want to make sure that I get it all in within 30 minutes. So number one, you know what? Let me make sure that I am live on my Facebook Live as well. So give me a second to do that. Life mini hacks. Y'all, thank you for being with me. Okay, so sorry about that. I want to make sure that my Facebook people are tuned in too. So I see my little chat bubble is lit up. So let me make sure that it is open for anyone that may be chatting with me on here or chatting with me on Facebook. So let me do that. Okay, so number one, this is state specific. Anyone who, let's say you're receiving child support, so your children may have Medicaid. A lot of people do not know this, but if your children have any type of health insurance assistance, if your children have Medicaid, then there is something that you can get called Sooner Ride. It does two things. The main purpose is to make sure that you have transportation to get your child to and from all of their medical appointments. So if you don't have a vehicle, they will arrange for transportation to pick you up and to take you to your medical appointments and bring you back. If you do have transportation, then you still call them and you schedule a reservation because they will reimburse you and they will send you a check or direct deposit for that mileage to go back and forth. From my understanding, it's something that may be available in all states. This is Oklahoma specific, but I would encourage you, if you're in another state and you have or your children may have some sort of medical assistance for insurance, that you call and find out if that's something that you can take advantage of. It can definitely help save some money for that, especially with younger kids. You're taking them to the doctor so much more. So number 2, a money hack that has worked really cool, mystery shopping. If I use mystery shopping for years. I think it's so cool. Hi, Felton. Hi, thanks for listening. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Jerry. Thanks for logging on. So mystery shopping is something that I've used over the years. That has saved me a lot of money. It's pretty cool. It really doesn't take up more money than more time than I would have already used doing the shopping. For instance, I haven't paid for a oil change in probably the past 3 years or so. And even some things when it comes to cars being done, there are a lot of whack companies out there that will ask you for money up front. I will tell you, if they're asking you for money up front, they are not legit. I joined something called MSPA, which is Mystery Shoppers, like something association. And I'll put some links below for all these things, or you can inbox me if you want to get involved in anything I'm talking about. A lot of these things, some that I share, I will tell you, they may be an affiliate link and I will get commission from. Mystery shopping is one of those things. So the way that it works is you go shopping for stuff you're already going to get anyway, and you decide to, and you rate the service. You'll have to answer specific questions about whatever it is, and you turn in your audit. You're basically out there doing a professional audit of whatever the company is, and they will reimburse you with whatever it was that they told you to go get or buy, and they pay you on top of that. So I don't take a lot of time out searching for these things. If it's just something that I know that I'm going to go buy anyway, I'll check my inbox and see if it's available. For me, I've mostly done it to save money on my oil changes. Like I said, I haven't paid for one in probably 2-3 years. For single moms, I don't want to pay for oil changes, and I'm a dad. Hey, Mel. Looking forward to seeing you this weekend. Yeah, man, of course, single dads as well, or anybody who just wants to be frugal and save some money. So mystery shopping is cool. I'll check my email when I know it's time for me to get an oil change, and I'll just look for a mystery shop if that's needed in my area. Go get my oil change. Fill out the survey while they're doing it. They'll ask you, is it clean? Is the signage a certain kind of way that the person who helped you use a certain type of verbiage? And that's about it. 15, 20 minutes, bada boom, right there. While I'm getting my oil change done, I upload the receipt, maybe the business card or the name of the person who took care of me. Within a month, I'll get reimbursed for that oil change, and I get paid a little something, like $25 or whatever. Some mystery shops are more. There's cool ones for travel and things like that. I've taken advantage of a couple. I'm probably going to use one for a casino trip coming up. So I'll go have some fun. I need a momcation for a casino for a day or two. I don't gamble, but whatever. I'll just go have some fun some other ways. And the trip will be paid for, and then I'll probably get paid maybe $100 or $200 on top of that. So number 3, this is maybe not a money hack, but a life hack. And I won't spend too much time on it because I talk about this all the time and just almost every day. So affirmations, self-talk. Affirmations and self-talk. The buffet at the casino. Yes. So affirmations and self-talk, for lack of time, I would just say that just listen to some of my other podcasts about the law of attraction. Everything, to make this really short and sweet, your words are alive. So this is a life hack, money hack, spiritual hack, relationship hack, business hack, whatever. Everything that you say, everything you put out comes back to you, basically. So everything you say is an affirmation. So why not make it positive? Why not make your self-talk positive? Especially if you are, and I have a heart for single moms because that's what I am. And I've witnessed the transition of my life from the struggling single mom to the, surviving and thriving single mom, and more now of the thriving single mom, and starting to get on the cusp of experiencing all that personal success that I want. So I've got a heart for people, for moms and women who are at where I used to be. Hi, Maurice. Thanks for tuning in. So that's it. So moving on. Hey, perfect person on this call. Number 4 is Legal Shield. This has been an amazing money hack for me. I've been a proud member of Legal Shield for years. And I will actually reopen my business side of that. So, but hey, talk to Mel about that. He is, I believe, one of the vice presidents of the company. So that's a perfect person to listen to about that. Legal Shield has been a really awesome money hack for me because I call it my Sick'em card. Anytime I feel like I've had service that is subpar, or I feel like I've been taken advantage of as a consumer, I make a phone call, and instead of me making a scene in the store or even writing a personal letter, which I feel like doesn't go so far, I call my provider law firm, and they get in the middle of it, and they have helped clean up so many messes from apartment companies in the past that tried to take advantage of me and keep, my deposit to, contracts that I feel like weren't the best for me. So in my life and in my business, it's really awesome to know that I can afford to have access to top rated attorneys all the time. I mean, 24/8, for like less than $30 a month. So Legal Shield has been also another awesome money hack. And I think that whether you're a mom or not, or any person, period, this is a good money hack for you. So the next one is freebies. I set up a separate email account called NicoleBoosCoupons@gmail.com, just so that every time I go shopping somewhere that I know that I'm going to continue to go back. Thank you, Mel. And if you guys reach out to Mel and go to his website, make sure you inbox him and tell him that Nicole Boo sent you, so that we can work out the particulars later on about that. So anyway, freebies. Any place that I know that I'm shopping at on a regular basis, they'll ask, do you want to give them your email address? My answer is yes, yes, yes. And I have a separate one for that. So my email address does not, my regular one or my personal one doesn't get inundated with stuff, because I love coupons, but I don't want to take a bunch of extra time on it. So I give my email address. It's a separate one just for the coupons and the freebies. And before I get ready to go eat somewhere, go shop, whatever, and I don't care how much money I'm making or not making. This is something I'll be doing until kingdom come, because I love coupons and I love freebies and making my money go further. I just check my email. Again, this is something that takes me less than 5 minutes to do before I get ready to go out somewhere or whatever. I'll check my email, and most of the time there's a freebie or some offer. So that's how I do that. So next, when it comes to car seats, again, this is for single moms. Really good car seats can be expensive. Like, I believe in having the best quality stuff, and I don't think that you should allow your financial status to determine what you can or can't have. You just have to be creative about it. So for instance, I know that when I was buying car seats a lot, the Graco Nautilus. Hey, who's on here? Hi, how you doing, Mr. Bookhard? Nate Hughes, what's going on? Thanks for listening. You guys drop some comments. I'll talk back to you. So the Graco Nautilus at the time, that was like the #1 car seat. And I just know that because I was married to a police officer and some other people, and they kind of told me like that's the one to get. But it was like $200 to $300. And when you got a couple of kids, that's really expensive. I know that car seats, and working with ministries in the metro, car seats is something that's really hard, for good quality ones for single moms that may be struggling to get. So there is an organization called Safe Kids, and I think they're national, so I will Google that. But again, this is something you can probably find in almost every state. They do a cool car seat giveaway, and most of the time they're giving away like good quality stuff, not like the bare bottom Walmart brand stuff. So that's something to look into. And you guys share this with, single parents that that might need some money hacks. So since we're talking about car stuff, this is another one that's Oklahoma specific. It is called Car Care Ministry. Now, I know that this company is national, so maybe they have one in every state. The organization is called Godspeed Ministries. So there's a car care ministry in this state. There's a car care clinic that meets in the Oklahoma City metro twice a month. And the way it works is you need something fixed on your car, send them an email so they can tell you if it's something that they do first, or reach out to them via telephone. Show up to their clinic. It's twice a month, and they basically they probably have enough time for maybe the first 10 cars or so. But this is something else that I think is really underutilized because people don't show up for it that much. And they're not going to ask you a bunch of, hey, what's going on, G Sharp? Hey. They're not going to ask you a bunch of embarrassing questions and make you prove whatever your financial status is. If you say you need help, you need help. So you go, they will do the work on your car. You buy the parts yourself, but they'll show you where you can get the parts for a pretty decent price. And then you leave a donation for the work that they did. They're all really great quality mechanics. Most of them retired or just donating their time to make sure that, single moms and people that may fall under a certain type of, I guess, socioeconomical demographic or whatever, still are able to have safe vehicles to get back and forth to work and things like that. So now y'all don't use my name and say that I sent you there and then don't give them no donation. Don't be embarrassing me now. So next is turning your passion into profit. I got about 15 minutes left because I try to keep this on 30 minutes or less. So turning your passion into profit, it really goes without saying. If I could sum it up into one word, the one word would be leap. Leap. Take that leap of faith. We all were put here to do something. We're all passionate about something. So figure out what it is. I'm sure you already know. So jump into it. Do it. Do it as a side hustle for now. Whatever you got to do, turn your passion into profit. There are people out here that are passionpreneurs making it happen for themselves all the time. Some of them are right here making comments or listening to this live stream right now. So